Greetings and welcome to the outside. I ordered something on AliExpress, and while I wait for that to arrive, I ordered something else from a US seller, supposedly, on AliExpress, and I think it just arrived. So it's time to unbox this thing. So let me remove the packaging real quick, and I'll be right back. Now we're on a tripod. This should be a little bit better. And why outside? Because this is, if it is what I think it is, it's for outside. And probably a bit smaller than the ad would have you believe. So I'll show you the ad real quick before I pull this out. And here it is. Sensor street lamp. They make that thing look huge. Well, unless it folds up, I think that's what we got, is this thing here. And a remote, and probably no battery for the remote, but there's an on-off, so watch your eyes. Let's see if this thing's going to really be that bright. Nothing. Sensor regulator. Oh, okay. So it knows it's light out. Well, that didn't prove anything, did it? All right, let's see if I can find a darker place to try this. What better place than the dark room, where we used to do all sorts of photo stuff. And maybe the future home of the lab, I don't know, we'll find out. But I just wanted to see if I can make this thing work so I can plunge us into darkness and try and hit the switch. Okay, that's not doing much either. Now there is a solar panel on the back, so it's supposed to be a solar-powered street lamp. I guess it's just the style that they're calling it a street lamp. But I'm going to go ahead and mount this thing, and I guess I'll report back tomorrow after it's had some time to charge, and we'll see if it does anything. Well, as it turns out, I only had about an hour of really good sun left. Let's just see if this does anything. Plus something else just occurred to me. So, let's try to turn it on. Oh, we got something. So, yeah, I got to go back to the darkroom. Well, what do you know? I thought maybe when it said battery not included, they were talking about the remote. And then I said, well, wait a minute. There was a battery in a remote. Maybe they meant in here because this thing is super light, but that's providing enough light to do a nice job of lighting up the darkroom. And maybe even become a new studio light. We're going to have to do a little bit more testing. I'll get back to you in a moment. This has been up for a couple of weeks. It's very bright, I will give you that. But we've only had a couple of opportunities of animals coming by or even people trying to throw out trash late at night. So, which would be the main reasons why this thing would go off. And right now it's too light outside for me to demonstrate, but it seems like it's reasonably reliable. I'll do an update video if there's any issues, but I am giving serious consideration now to buying a couple more of these because I could use them in the studio as studio lights. The only thing is, this is supposed to be solar charged, so I would have to disassemble it and figure out how to throw a charge controller in there to charge the battery. But that could be an interesting video, so stay tuned. Let me know if you want to see that. Thank you so much for watching.